What if the Duchess who walked away from Buckingham Palace is now pouring a $90 a bottle blush on Princess Diana's birthday and calling it the taste of sun-drenched outdoor moments? The moment Meghan Markle's As Ever Rosé hit the internet, every bottle vanished in under an hour, leaving half the country blocked from checkout, wine nerds combing permit lists, and royal watchers debating whether the launch was a loving tribute or the shrewdest PR ambush of the summer. But the pink liquid is only half the story. Supporters toasted the Duchess for turning backyard entertaining into high-end buzz. Critics pounced, calling the timing a crown-sized provocation, and questioning how a lifestyle brand that preaches homegrown authenticity can sell out faster than concert tickets. Meanwhile, industry insiders whispered about permit workarounds, private label partnerships, and whether scarcity is brilliant marketing or a logistical warning sign. One thing is clear. Meghan's rosé isn't just a summer beverage. It's the latest test of how far a modern royal can push celebrity commerce before the cork finally pops. For fans who set alarms, the drop felt like a sneaker hunt. At 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. in London, the site unlocked for buyers willing to start at 3 bottles for $90 plus a flat $20 ship fee. A 6-pack cost $159, a full case $300. Meghan's team promised shipping July 9th, yet fine print instantly dashed hopes in Alabama, Alaska, Delaware, Mississippi, Rhode Island, Utah, and anywhere outside America. Even so, the sold-out banner flashed in barely 60 minutes, and social feeds lit with screenshots of triumphant checkouts and salty cart errors. Hidden behind the excitement was what marketers call scarcity psychology. Meghan's earlier jars of raspberry spread, $15 flour sprinkles, and 14 tea tins also vaporized within minutes, then took weeks to restock. PR analyst Nick Eade warns that the jam and wine crowd isn't buying luxury handbags. They want quick replenishment, not months of insta-teasing. Loyal customers are beginning to wonder whether sold out is a supply chain hiccup or a deliberate buzz engine. Open a bottle and you'll pour an ABV of 14.5%, stronger than many Provence counterparts, and a blend Napa insiders peg at Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, and a splash of Cabernet for color. The tasting card promises soft stone fruit, gentle minerality, lasting finish, and a shade so pale you can almost read gossip headlines through the glass. Meghan teased that flavor profile back in March while handing chef Alice Waters a mystery rosé on her Netflix show, calling it maybe the best sip of wine I've ever had. Wine critics, meanwhile, note a practical red flag. Most California rosés hover around 12 to 13% alcohol. At 14.5, her bottle sits closer to chilled red, raising eyebrows among wellness-minded followers who expect light summer sipping. Yet the higher proof may also help As Ever age longer, handy if shortages keep forcing collectors to hoard bottles like limited edition sneakers. But who actually made the juice? Dig into federal filings and you'll find the liquid was vinted and bottled at the Nude Family Winery in Kenwood, California, under a private label arrangement. Critics pounced. If As Ever markets a romantic image of Meghan stirring copper kettles and tending Napa vines, why farm production out like a supermarket exclusive? Supporters counter that every celebrity from Jay-Z to John Bon Jovi relies on established vintners. Quality, not the name on the crush pad, should matter. Still, skeptics post screenshots of licensing documents, pointing out that outsourcing also sidesteps the labyrinth of state-by-state shipping permits. That loophole matters. If Meghan tried selling wine produced entirely in-house, she'd hit walls in dozens of states that demand special direct-to-consumer winery licenses. By piggybacking on a facility that already holds those permits, she can legally ship to 40-plus jurisdictions, though Alabama, Utah, and a handful of others remain off-limits. Online sleuths discovered those restrictions within minutes and blasted TikTok with blocked by the Duchess memes. Then came the date debate. July 1st is no random Tuesday. It would have been Princess Diana's 64th birthday, and it marks the day Prince Harry first messaged Meghan on Instagram in 2016. Royal commentators split instantly. Some called the timing a graceful nod to the woman Harry lost and the love story Meghan gained. Others labeled it exploitative, noting that Diana famously campaigned against drunk driving after losing friends to alcohol-related crashes. So launching booze on her birthday feels, to critics, painfully ironic. Tabloids from London to Sydney rolled out headlines like Rosé over royal respect. Whether coincidence or choreography, the date guaranteed column inches worldwide. Within hours, Google Trends spiked for As Ever wine, Diana birthday, and 14.5% ABV. Even longtime Republican pundits in the UK, usually tired of Sussex stories, couldn't resist an angle. Was Meghan harnessing Diana's global sympathy to move product? While the internet argued Meghan was already plotting her next vertical. Trademark filings show hospitality services, provision of food, drink, and temporary accommodation. Translation: boutique hotels, farm-to-table restaurants, maybe even a French laundry-style cooking show. In Fast Company, she said her heart is rooted in the love story of your home and garden, and hinted at clothing down the line. If the jam rollout proved anything, she added, it's that customers want a full lifestyle, not just pantry treats. The comment revived whispers that As Ever's scarcity is intentional. By throttling supply, Meghan primes demand for larger, higher-margin projects. But supply chain experts caution that artisanal partners can't produce mass volumes overnight. Unless she scales, empty carts may turn fans into ex-fans. Still, few launches deliver headline math like this. Entire inventory sold in an hour, times price floor $110 with shipping. Even at conservative estimates of 15,000 bottles, that's north of $500,000 gross in a single morning, before the brand's first anniversary. And because she partnered with an existing winery, overhead stays lean. No vineyard mortgages, no barrel warehouse, just marketing muscle and a rapidly expanding email list. Competitors have noticed. One Napa producer grumbled to The Telegraph that celebrity labels cheap-shot the market by siphoning attention from growers who spend decades perfecting terroir. But they also admit Meghan's reach may draw a younger, more diverse crowd to Rosé. The same win-win argument made when George Clooney started pitching tequila. So, is Meghan Markle the Martha Stewart of Montecito, turning garden parties into gold, or the queen of boutique vaporware, selling out faster than she can bottle? The answer may hinge on what happens July 9th, when the first cases land on doorsteps. Will early reviewers toast gentle minerality or roast her for a hot pink cash grab? And when those buyers empty their trio of bottles, will there be more stock or another 2-month drought? Tell me in the comments. Brilliant business or royal grade opportunism? Did the birthday timing charm you or chill you? And would you pay $110 just to taste the latest chapter in the Sussex story? Hit subscribe, because if the next As Ever drop is a sparkling wine or a surprise hotel in Napa, you'll want to know before it sells out. Again.